Well, alright guys, here we are at my local Kmart, which is a store I have not actually been in some time. I usually do find some good deals here, but just haven't been able to get out here since maybe like October or so. And look at this place. It has become so incredibly tiny. They have shrunk down their DVD Blu-ray section by a lot. The electronic section is tiny now. But this trip is worth it for this alone. Check this out. Denver the Last Dinosaur, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I had no idea those were even out. I was so excited. Those were put out by DCI, who actually in 2014 put out a complete series release, which is a little expensive, so I didn't buy. Before that, World Event Productions had some releases in 2008 that were online buys only, and those were really expensive, so I never bought those. Those two volumes only had a couple episodes each, I think like 5 episodes each on them. Pretty cool. At $5 a piece, I definitely had to pick them up. Hopefully someday I'll get the complete series, or maybe they'll keep releasing volumes of that. That'd be awesome to complete the series. I don't know, but very, very cool. $5 a piece. If you're a Denver fan like I am, definitely worth checking out. This right here, Black Cadillac, I was looking at. I've never seen this. Have you guys seen Black Cadillac? Randy Quaid movie. I do tend to enjoy Randy Quaid, so I was interested. I was thinking about picking it up, but at $5, I'd pass. If it was like $1 or something, I probably would have grabbed it. But for $5, I don't know. I didn't know really anything about it. It comes like in a cardboard case. I don't know. And this, another blind title. I've never seen this either. This is Anything for Love with Richard Lewis and Jamie Lee Curtis for $8. Sounds like a pretty good deal, but I've never seen that. Have you guys seen that show? If you have, leave a comment. If it's any good, maybe I'll have to go back and pick it up. Because, like I said, I didn't even know that show existed. So it looks interesting, though. I might have to, like I said, grab it. They had some pretty good deals on these complete series sets. Like there's Johnny Test and Astro Boy. So there's definitely some good deals there. I already have those. I don't need them, but definitely good deals on complete series. And Cosby Show. I completely forgot to look to see what seasons of this I needed. I may actually need those seasons. I might actually have to go back to Kmart to grab those. So definitely let me know if you see anything good, because I might be actually headed back out there maybe on Saturday or something like that to see what's going on. So they still have these displays. These are kind of a pain in the butt to look through. I mean, looking at stuff on the side, not so bad, but all this stuff on the top, it's so hard to like look through those. I don't even bother anymore. There could be some really good deals in there for all I know. I have found some good deals in there. It's just such a pain in the butt to look through these. They have them so jam-packed. Granted, it's better than the $5 dump-ins at Walmart. I will give them that, but it's still a pain to rifle through all those movies, and not all of them are $5 either. Some are, some aren't, and that's what makes it a huge pain. If they were all $5, it might be worth it, but the fact that I have to rummage through and find the ones that are $5, kind of a pain. There you go, $6 for a season of Good Times. That's an awesome deal. A really cool Mill Creek release there. So happy they're releasing a lot of these great Sony, like Columbia TriStar and Sony titles on DVD and Blu-ray actually. So really good deals coming from Mill Creek recently. Super cheap, great production. I am definitely a fan of Mill Creek. So as you can see, just a pain in the butt to look through. There I am bumping into people. There were these 3 people actually looking around. This guy and this girl who were very, very noisy, and this other guy who I think was with them, but kind of just being quiet and keeping to himself. I had to like film around them. I was trying not to get them on film. But so yeah, like I said, this Kmart has just become tiny. It used to have a few rows worth of DVDs, and like every couple years they would get rid of another row, and finally it's to the point now where there's that one row and then these couple stands. That's it. That's all we have with DVDs and Blu-rays anymore. It just isn't what it used to be, unfortunately. What are these Angry Bird releases? There's like that pig one, and there's that female bird, the little pink bird. Angry Bird releases. Like, do they really need that many series? They already have the Angry Bird series. I get that, but do they need all these spin-offs? The show, like, it's a new show. Why did they have spin-offs already? And more than one? That doesn't make any sense. Lots of good deals inside there, as you can see. See, I don't get those Angry Bird releases. I don't know. You guys tell me, is that show any good? I still haven't watched the Angry Bird show. I have, like, the first and second season or something like that. I haven't watched them yet. And then those spin-off shows. I haven't watched those either. These $5 bins here are usually good to dig through. I found some really good, like, out-of-print stuff inside those before. But, unfortunately, not today. Nothing good inside those. Like you see, you always gotta look. There's a bunch of Mill Creek stuff. That Look Who's Talking Now release. If you guys have the original Sony release, the original Sony release is actually full screen, so it's actually worth picking up. That's widescreen. So Party of 5 and things like I came across some more seasons. There we go. Just Shoot Me right there. $5 a piece. I think they were for that. Like, really good deals for full seasons of some great shows. A lot of Christmas stuff in there. Fortunately, nothing I needed to pick up. Nothing really all that interesting, with the exception of that, but that wasn't $5. Somebody threw that in their accident. That was $5. I mean, even though I already had those, I might have still got it anyway. Just a cool release. I don't know. Probably picked it up. So there you go, guys. That was it for Kmart. Like I said, just not what it used to be. This Kmart used to be pretty decent. I used to find a lot of good deals. Used to be much larger. Now it's just this little sliver of a section. Just a shell of what it used to be. But I did find those Denver releases, and that's what makes coming out to places like this worth it. I've said time and time again, you might come out, you might pass up at a store because you might think, oh, they don't have anything. I've been in there before. I don't really find all that good deals there. Just go in. You never know what you might find. Had I thought to myself, it's Kmart, I don't really find good deals there, I would have missed out on those really cool Denver releases, and that would have sucked. So, like I said, guys, if they sell movies, always hit them up. So, alright, guys, there you go. That's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my pickups video where we take a look at everything I grab. So, I'll see you then, guys. Bye.